Now, I am going to tell you something about a lot of stuff you see every day, you hear every day, and what you know whether it is right or wrong. Okay, you know lot of people who are respectable people, who are good-looking people, who are smart people, who are loving people, who are caring people, or who are bad people, or who are lot of good singers, good actors. Lot of people you know. You know your parents, you know your brothers, sisters, you know your classmates, your friends, your bad guys, you know different types of people. But there are some group of people whom everybody seems to respect. Who are they? There are some politicians whom some people respect. There are some religious people whom some people respect. But in general, everybody has a whole lot of respect for great scientists and mathematicians. Now, who are they? Why are they great? Are they so big? Much bigger than me? Like a frog cannot become as big as a cow, even if you take a deep breath like that. You know that, right? So, these scientists or mathematicians are not any different from you or me. They don't have three eyes. I have two eyes. You have two eyes too. They also have only two eyes. I am maybe 5 or 6 feet high. None of the scientists is more than 10 feet high. Okay? They may get a lot more education. They may learn a lot. They may contribute a lot to the society. But they are not much bigger than us. They are just like us. Okay? So, remember, nobody is born as a great guy. Everybody is born as a little baby. I was only this long when I was born, okay? But even then I had a lot of curly hair, I agree, okay? But everybody was born as a little baby. Everybody takes the nutrition, they get the food, they walk around. After some time they start walking around, they go to school, they have friends, and they play games, they grow big, and some of them will become mathematicians. Some of them will become movie stars. Some of them will become scientists. Some of them will become politicians. Some of them will become religious people or social activists. Okay? But basically, human being is the same. Nobody is bigger than you or smaller than you. Remember that. Now, how come somebody is very good in math and science, they make major discoveries, and they may, only because of those discoveries we have television, we have internet, we have rockets, we have all the radio, all those stuff, okay? What makes them different from us? It is not because they have a big brain. They don't have any bigger brain than you or I. Elephant has a big brain. Is the elephant any smarter than you? Have you ever seen an elephant who is a scientist? An elephant who is a mathematician? An elephant who is a movie star? There are movie stars, okay? There are some elephants that act in movies and circus. I agree, okay? Now, question is, what is the difference between ordinary person and scientists or mathematicians? Why cannot everybody become good in math and science? It doesn't need they are so much smart, okay? They can remember a whole lot of stuff. Because when you go to school, you have to remember a lot of things. First, you have to learn how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have to remember A, B, C, D. All letters, okay? Then you have to remember the poems. Then you have to remember multiplication tables, okay? But what I am telling you, memory, little memory is needed. If somebody is totally demented, you know what that word means? Total loss of memory, okay? Alzheimer's disease. 70, 80-year-old people sometimes get Alzheimer's disease. They even forget what their name is, okay? I'm not talking about those people, but young kids, okay? They have good memory. But that is all what you need. That everybody has, okay? You don't have to have a super special memory. Once you have ordinary memory, what you need is what you already have. That is 2 eyes to see, 2 ears to hear, okay? You don't need 3 eyes because Einstein didn't have 3 eyes, one on the tip of the nose, one on the here. No, you with the what you can hear with your ears, touch with your fingers, feel with your mind, and you can think about it with your brain. Okay, think about it. As long as you observe things around, okay, just to keep your eyes open, okay, and uh, hear what you whatever sound is there, whatever you can hear, listen to that. Watch you with your eyes, think with your brain, okay. That is all what is needed to become a mathematician or a scientist, okay. And you may think that, "Oh, how come I don't get good grades? Somebody else get wonderful grades." Okay, everybody is different. Okay, everybody is different. No two flowers in a garden are the same. They are different. That's okay. We can understand that. That doesn't mean you are dummy and others are smart. Okay, you you can learn everything. Only thing is, as I said, use eyes, ears, and brain. Okay, and use fingers. Okay, now I will tell you one simple step. How do you count 1 up to 10? Okay, then 10 to 100, then 100 to 1000. Okay, that is because our number system is based on 10. That 10 is just because most of us has 10 fingers. Okay, now if blackbird, they have only 4 fingers. If they were the ones making mathematics, they would be using a 8 number system. Really, there is number system with 8. Computers use a number system 0 and 1. Okay, and after 1, it becomes 2 in our system. But for them, after 1, it becomes 1 0. That is the way it goes. Okay, so it only depends what environment you are exposed to. Don't worry. Maybe I become a little too technical. Don't worry about that. Okay. Lot of things you may not understand. Again, don't worry. You will understand in time. Okay. Now, another certain other things you have to remember. Okay. And that is not difficult. Anybody can do that. You know your name. Where did you learn it? Who taught you? You know that is your name. You know people in your house. You know everybody by name. Did you learn it from a textbook or somewhere? No. You know this is a pencil and nobody taught you. This is a pencil. You know that. Okay? So once you get familiar with the things and don't be scared. Okay? Don't be afraid. Anybody can do something. If you can do it, anybody else can do that. Okay? Don't, people will tell you, no, you are too small to understand that. Or you are too dummy, too stupid to recognize that, to comprehend it. That is lie. Okay, you can comprehend anything in the world. Okay, now how is the scientists and mathematicians are different from us? Not at all. There is no difference. Only thing, they have the same amount of brain we have. They use it. They use your eyes, their eyes. They watch things. They listen. They think about it with their brain, and they come to conclusions. That is all what is there. Nothing big. Okay. And just if I tell you I have 3 eyes, you will look at me. This guy is funny. He doesn't have 3 eyes, but we don't want to offend him. So we'll, okay, agree. That is the problem. Okay. And some people will think you really believe me, and they will start talking about, oh, this guy has 3 eyes. But you look at me. Use your senses to make sure I am telling the truth. Okay. You don't have to believe anybody blindly. Okay, you use your eyes, ear, and brain. Then only you accept it. Okay, that is the only difference between scientists and mathematicians and ordinary non-math scientists and non-mathematicians. Did you get that point? Now I will tell you what to do. Okay, number 1, observe everything you see around you. Okay, you know there is air. Okay, how do you know that? You don't see air, but you know there is air because when you breathe, you can feel air coming through your nose. Okay, or with a paper, you can see the air blowing on your face. Okay, or if you beat your face, you can see the paper touching your face with a pressure. Okay, so there is air. Okay, and that is the way you know that. Not because somebody said there is air when you don't see nothing. No, you know it only because of your experience. Okay, I touch something. Okay, or why the sky is blue. or why the two flowers are a different shape, okay, why the flowers are red color or green is the color of the leaf, okay. I'm not explaining it right now, but I will, okay, in time, just to follow me, okay. And just start looking at things and start making questions. You have to question. I understand. Many teachers don't like you to question them. Okay? Many parents don't like it because they just need a little peace of mind. Okay? Let the kids go to school so I can have a little rest. Okay? Okay. I understand their concern. Okay? But you at least write down the questions. You may meet someone who may be willing to answer you. Okay? And again, we will continue. I am stopping for the time being. We will continue.